Size 16, Robyn refuses to diet, loves her tucker and is proud of her curves. And what's more, is not afraid of speaking her mind. So when we heard she was doing a swimwear shoot on an exotic Greek island, it seemed the perfect opportunity for Robyn to speak very, very frankly to Jackie Frank.
Mykonos is so beautiful.
What do you think about the term plus size?
You know, at first I was totally fine to be labelled with whatever because I got to work. And then as I progressed in my career, I started to realise that it was kind of a tool of manipulation, and I didn't really appreciate the word because my body was just the national average of Australia, and I shouldn't be called any label.
The word plus size isn't applicable because she isn't. She looks healthy, she looks normal, she looks amazing.
Beautiful. 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 Walk towards me, Robyn.
You know what surprised me about you? When we were doing the shots, you actually don't like people staring at you, do you?
I've done so much beach work, and sometimes the beaches have been absolutely packed and everyone comes and stares at you and you feel like a bit like a monkey in the cage, a bit like Zoolander.
Robyn, tell me about your family. You grew up in the western suburbs of Sydney?
Yeah, I come from a very normal upbringing. I have 2 older sisters. My dad was a fireman. Modelling came up when I became a teenager. Everyone started suggesting it because I was tall, and that's what tall girls do, I suppose. You know, when I first considered the idea of modelling, I knew that models were about half the size I was, so I thought it was just really impossible. And when I went to see the agencies, you know, my weight was always the issue. At that age, of course, it was a really hard time to have that extra pressure of having to lose not just a little amount of weight, like a lot of weight. I'm a person that loves food, so for me it was a real struggle. I would, you know, have to count all the calories and I was doing so much sport at that age too, like competitive sport. You know, it was really hard. I had a lot of issues with it.
What is it that made you decide, I'm not going to be a size 0, I'm not going to do that?
You know, I think there was a moment when I was around 16 with one of my Russian model friends who was just painfully thin. Like, I was worried about her health. And, you know, I've subsequently seen so many models in the same shoe. And it's not even up to them. They have to do it to work. And that's what's crazy about it. Like, they're getting told they have to. They get measured when they go into an agency. They know if they gain weight, they're out. And I just feel so sorry for them because people don't understand what starvation can do to you. It really wreaks havoc with your brain.
There seems to be a revival of the athletic body, and Aussie girls lead the charge. Ah! You've just published a cookbook called Robyn Lawley Eats. Do you eat a lot?
I love food. I eat heaps of food all day, every day. It's my favourite part of the day.
When I met you in the summer.
How do we stop women obsessing about their weight? How do we stop this weight debate?
I think it takes, you know, an individual to suddenly just go, you know what, I'm not going on a diet, I'm not going to eat fat-free, and I'm happy the way I am. The more people that do that, the more we will see a change. You know, I don't eat diet, I don't eat fat-free. To me, that food is disgusting and fake and ridiculously filled with chemicals. Just be happy with your body, because when you're really confident, it shows and it inspires other people to do the same thing.
And the November issue of Marie Claire with more of Jackie Frank's interview is on sale now. Back in a moment.